So, doing a little video today. Gonna be talking about the Undertaker. Yes, don't let this video think like it's a misleading video, because the box is right here. I'm going to unbox this thing. But let's have a little discussion. So pretty much, Wrestlemania 30 at Axxess on Saturday, 3 p.m. Eastern. Oh, 3 p.m. actually Central Time. Let me take out my watch. This is gonna be a serious video right here. Oh crap. I'll be meeting the man himself. So, you know, everyone has their favorite wrestlers. If you watch Stevie Breach, you know his favorite wrestlers are Triple H and Hulk Hogan. You watch Miguel, it's freaking AA88. You know his favorite wrestlers Bret Hart, Saul Battery, and Stone Cold Steve Austin. Everyone that watched my videos has their favorite wrestler. Whether it be Shawn Michaels, Hulk Hogan, Randy Orton, John Cena, Undertaker, which is mine. I don't know why I just gave that away. But you kind of figure it out. If you've been watching my channel for, what, 3 years now, or almost 4 years, you've realized that Undertaker's my favorite wrestler of all time. And my favorite wrestler being of all time, Undertaker, is next to impossible to meet. He only does random signings. Like one year in 2012 he did an NXT signing at just randomly out of the blue in Florida. He's done some WrestleManias throughout the years. I don't know if he was there at 26. He was there at 27. He did a VIP access. He was there at 29. He did not do 28, and he's going to be there at 30. So me going to WrestleMania 30, my vow was, no matter how much it's going to cost, I'm going to meet Undertaker. So when I went on Ticketmaster and the pre-sale happened, I had myself and 2 other people helping me. Wasn't able to get a ticket. So Saturday I was prepared. I had myself, I had HBK Fan 25, Matt Beast, 3 of my friends, that's 6 of us, plus me calling on Ticketmaster to get this Undertaker ticket. So 7 wasn't able to get it. Did get a Batista ticket though, out of all of it, but did not get an Undertaker ticket. So waited countless months, and me and Miguel, freaking 88, made a promise. Well, not made a promise. I said I was gonna meet Taker. He said he was meet Taker, and we got ourselves a pair of tickets separately. We didn't buy it all together, but I'll be meeting the Undertaker, and this is what this box is for. But let me tell you some backstory on the Undertaker. Why he's my favorite wrestler of all time. Why I think he's the greatest wrestler of all time. Undertaker's been wrestling since the early, well, mid 80s, 85, everything around there, 87. WCW. He came in in the WWF in the 90s, starting off as a pretty much main eventer, winning his WWF Championship 1 year after debuting in WWF against Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan, one of the big stars in the time, even though it was 1991. Beating him, winning the title, but then losing it 3 days later or 5 days later, whatever it was. He lost Survivor Series. He won it in Survivor Series 91, lost it in Tuesday in Texas 91 to Hulk Hogan. He's pretty much been in the main event scene from 1991 to now. He's put over how many people? He's pretty much been that guy in all the generations. He's been in the old school, golden age kind of new era generation. He was in the Attitude Era. He was in the Ruthless Aggression, the PG era, whatever you want to call this generation. And he's just been there the whole time. He's put over guys. He's been in main events. He's been my favorite wrestler since, I don't know when I started wrestling. People always ask me, when did you start watching wrestling? I don't know. You know why? Because my parents watch wrestling. My brothers watch wrestling. So I just naturally, I just remember watching wrestling. I've always watched wrestling my whole life. That's how it's been. I just put if people ask me how long you've been watching wrestling, I just say, oh, since I was like 4 years old, because I know I've probably been watching it before that, but I can't remember. I can't remember a specific moment in time where I like, hey, let me flip through the channel and watch wrestling. No, because it was always on. My parents watched wrestling, so I would just watch it with them. I remember when I was 4 years old or 5 years old, and the DVDs come on, I just had to put a Shiva over my head because I wasn't allowed to watch them. And that was wrestling. And when I was a kid, I was always scared of the Undertaker up until I was probably like, I remember being a fan of Undertaker when I think I was 8 years old when he beat Kane at WrestleMania 14, because when Kane debuted and took out the Undertaker, for some reason I was a Kane fan, and the only reason I remember being a Kane fan because that WWF Warzone game for PS1, I used to pick Kane all the time. So that's what I remember. Like, oh right, guys, be a big fan of Kane back in the 90s. I remember when Kane won the WWF title. I was awesome, and he lost it in one. He lost it the next day. I was sad. Undertaker winning the WWF title and losing it on Raw. I think I cried. I think I've told that story when when Undertaker lost to Stone Cold Steve Austin in one of the highest rating segments of all time. Yes, and just I've been there. I've been through the biker gimmick. I enjoyed the biker gimmick. I was there when he won the title in 2002 and he lost it. He beat Hogan. He dropped it to Rock. And I had the 5-year drought of him not being champion all the way up to WrestleMania 23 when I thought it wasn't going to happen. When he beat Batista for the World Heavyweight Championship, I was so excited, but yet I was so mad that that was not the main event. How dare they put John Cena and Shawn Michaels as the main event versus Undertaker defending the streak versus Batista's World Heavyweight Championship, which he never technically lost because he had to vanquish when he got the injury. And that was a huge match for WrestleMania 23. That's why I think it's one of the biggest buy rates of all time, is because of that Undertaker versus Batista match. I don't think anyone really, people cared for the Cena Michaels match, but everyone wanted to watch that Batista Taker match. That thing was big at 2007. Donald Trump didn't do nothing for that pay-per-view. It was all Undertaker and Batista. And even to this day, right now, he continues to draw in WrestleMania. Everyone that used to watch wrestling in the past continued to ask, "Who's Undertaker facing?" I think it's half the people that watch WrestleMania that are old school fans watch because of the Undertaker match, because they're so intrigued of who's he gonna face and will it end, because titles could come and go, titles could change, whatever, it doesn't matter. But Undertaker's streak is always constant and it's always undefeated, and you know what you're going to get out of it, and it's just like, it's the most prestigious thing for WrestleMania. He's the reason why, one of the main reasons why people, old school fans, continue to watch WrestleMania is because of The Undertaker. And for a fact, I know that because people that come to my house that don't watch wrestling, for my last 3 WrestleMania parties, ask, who is Undertaker facing? And then they watch it, and they're amazed, and they're like, whoa, can't wait till next year, who's he going to face? And that's that for WrestleMania, and just him putting over countless guys over the years. Guys like even Heidenreich. Like, does anyone even remember Heidenreich? I remember buying pay-per-views to watch Undertaker matches throughout my whole entire life, pretty much. I was talking about that drought beer period when he didn't have the title. Every time Taker was in the title match, I'm like, is Taker gonna win? Taker gonna win? Taker gonna beat JBL? Is Taker gonna beat Batista? Is Taker gonna beat who else? Edge? Is Taker gonna beat, who did he face? He didn't really face anyone in 05 and 06. 05 he had that Orton feud, loved it. 06 he had the I can't remember what feud. He had the Mark Henry feud. I think he was out for a bit. He had the feud with Kurt Angle. I thought he was gonna win the title in No Way Out 06. Which was going to set up a Randy Orton versus Undertaker feud, because Randy Orton beat Rey Mysterio on that pay-per-view. I thought it was going to be like the rematch of Randy Orton getting his revenge on the Undertaker and then beating his streak. That's what I thought was going to happen at WrestleMania 22 on Randy versus Undertaker 2 for the title. What did he do at 06? Damn it, I can't remember. But 07 was a Batista feud. I love that feud. Culminating in a Hell in a Cell match, which led to the Edge feud, which ended in a Hell in a Cell match. 09, he didn't finally get the title. Well, he had the feud with Michaels. He had the feud with Punk. He won the title. 2010, Shawn Michaels, and then that was really the end of it. It was like kind of like the end of the Undertaker, because he had that feud with Kane, and then that was it. Like, after that, it was kind of like, alright, Undertaker's going to sporadically come for a match, and that's it. So 2011, 2012, 2013, and today, we're down to Undertaker wrestling at WrestleMania, maybe one other show if we get lucky. Undertaker had been, a guy that I've been supporting all my life, and at WrestleMania 30, I'll be meeting the Undertaker. When I found out I got this ticket, I texted, I think 7 people. I ended up calling someone, because I just need to call someone and talk to them. I'm like, get out, man. I was just marking out. At this point now, I've calmed down. I think about it probably every day. It's just weird. It's just like, yeah, alright, next week. Right now we're 10 days away. It's Wednesday. In 1 week today we'll be in New Orleans. Myself, Mr. Saltbattery77, and Miguel will be hanging out in New Orleans this time, right now. And this will be the exclusive item I'll be getting the Undertaker to sign, as I cared more about the picture, but I wanted something super cool. Like, as you can see on top, I've had, oh well, you can't see it right now, but all these 4 things right here where I'm pointing at, this is like my Undertaker wall, kinda. I got the WrestleMania 25, 26, 27, 28, and just like, oh man, I could just talk about Undertaker for days, but I'm gonna cut this video short. I was planning to make like a long video just telling you everything, but there's no point. You know. He is my favorite wrestler of all time, and in 10 days I will be meeting him, and I will be getting my picture taken with him, and that's pretty much it. Like, people get him. There you go. There you have it right here. Here's the receipt. There was a lot of items to think about, a lot of items to choose from, but I narrowed it down to this single item that will be getting the prestigious signature. Let me get this open at Wrestlemania, Axxess. So here you go. There's the unwrapping. Uh-oh. I'm gonna rip something. Uh-oh. There we have it. This is what I paid for at WrestleMania. I'll be getting this belt. Oh, that looks sweet! Undertaker entrance at WrestleMania 20. You got the little logo at the bottom right here. This is the official one from 2002, 2004 when it came out. The Return of the Dead Man right here. The official license sticker. This is legit. This is awesome. You get to see the Druids in the background. Oh, this looks 100 times better. 100 times better in person than the actual picture. This is full quality. This is legit. I love it. It's a 16 by 20, the same size as the item I got CM Punk to sign. Paid $40 for this picture. Yeah, it seems really expensive, but I already had the fair frame for it. I bought it about September because I knew I was gonna get a 16 by 20 for someone, and it was a sale, buy 2 frames get 1 free. So I got an extra 16 by 20 frame just in case the next person I meet, next person I get a 16 by 20 for, I have it ready to go, and that is for this. And that's the item. And 10 days, it'll be me and the Undertaker. And Mr. Miguel will be right beside me. He'll be filming, he'll be taking pictures, and you're all going to see it. And what's going to happen? I don't know, but I am uber excited for this day. I am as much excited for that than as I am for WrestleMania 30. And there you go. That's it. Me and Undertaker. Right there, see? Right there. So I bought this because of the Undertaker. I wouldn't buy it if it was anyone else, pretty much, because I paid $100 for this thing. And yeah, there you go. Undertaker, WrestleMania 30. I will be meeting the man himself. My favorite wrestler of all time. People like to say people don't get a chance to meet the heroes, and I will be. So there you have it. Thank you for watching my video today. I hope you enjoyed. That is all. Yeah.